All right. Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. And I hope I got it started a little faster for you, Sassy. I know you don't like the long beginnings, but I got stuff I have to do behind the scenes as it starts, and I can't do some of that stuff until the live starts. So to try and keep it smooth, that's why we have that little bit of wait in the beginning. So, but good morning, everybody. If you joined us last night, appreciate you being here again today. So let me know what's going on. Yeah. Glad I could make you laugh. So I got a little bit of time today. It's going to be like a little bit shorter live because I got to open in about an hour. So, but good news is we got a gunsmith extraordinaire joining us. What's up, Dustin? Can you hear me? I don't know. He's just going to fiddle with his camera. All right. H-Dog, good morning, D-Boss. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Well, you know, so far I'm running behind. So hopefully it turns into a wonderful day. Dave, I'm just picking on you. Yeah, thanks, Sassy. Can you hear me now, Dustin? We're live. It's going off the rails.
Ben, turn that down. Ben, turn that down, please.
I mean, we can hear Dustin, but I don't think he can hear us. Okay. Man, Dustin is always on the move. Josh P, why did they cancel this car? I don't know. I saw that letter and I see that they're only servicing them for so long. I didn't really look into it too much after that. So that's a really good question. In fact, since I have Google at my fingertips, one of the top searches, why did FN discontinue the SCAR? Let's see. They canceled the commercial SCAR rifles, the Series 16S, 17S, and 20S due to the lack of commercial demand. Production for military contracts, however, will continue as those models are still in demand. So I guess not enough people were buying them. Hope that answers it. Sassy, we don't need Dustin. No, Dustin's just going to come and go as he pleases.
There you are.
Hey, we had you.
Yeah, all I saw was a blank screen. I couldn't hear you or anything.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody's excited you're here, Dustin.
I'm happy you're happy.
Yeah. Right before you jumped on, somebody asked, why did FN cancel the SCAR? And I just looked it up. And FN canceled the 16S, 17S, and 20S due to a lack of commercial demand. Production for military contracts will, however, continue as those models are still in demand. Which is, I mean, it's kind of indicative of how the market is going right now. I mean,
yeah.
You know, just even the regular retail market across the board is super soft. For the most part, if you're looking for something, you can find it. I mean, unless there's some weird production, like where it takes the manufacturer a while to set machines up and make it. There's, you know, if there's something super unique on a product line where they're making a ton of different models, maybe that's not going to be available. But I don't know. I'm kind of surprised by it, but I'm guessing probably because of the price point for a SCAR, right? That's probably why it's not in demand so much.
There's so many reliable firearms out there now, very like butt friendly. It's you can't slap a $4,000 price tag on something and expect everyone to go, oh, that's $4,000. That must be the best on the market. I mean, I know people
Right.
that love the Scar platform, but then again, we've had people in the store that are like, I hate that thing. It's bulky. I don't like it. So.
Right, exactly. And in fact, just recently we had a guy that had a trigger problem with his Scar, and I think it was fairly new.
Yeah, he shot it once, cleaned it, and then something got messed up with the trigger after he tried to shoot it again.
Yeah, and so
Well, he had a runaway, so it could be the trigger. It could be something that I'm not seeing.
right. And the other thing too, if anybody owns a Scar, I think in the letter that I saw, Scar is only honoring their warranty for like the next 90 days. So if anybody's got a Scar, they got problems with it, now's the time to say something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bradley, that's crazy. Maybe if they weren't charging so much. Yeah, that's kind of our opinion, I guess, right now. Yeah, Alvin, turns out there isn't in for a $3,000 battle rifle. Yeah, exactly, Alvin. I think
when I opened that up and looked inside of it when it was in the shop, I did not see $3,000 worth of engineering in that damn rifle.
Right.
It looked like an AR.
Yeah.
And it's like I would love for one of these companies to like come out full transparency and justify the price point that they're putting on this shit. Because I've taken a caliper and I've measured all the tolerances inside of like 10 or 15 different like companies of ARs, and they're all measuring almost exactly the same. So make it make sense to me. Explain to me. Is it, did you put fairy dust in the molding process for the lower, or what? How can you justify doing an AR for $3,000?
Exactly.
Now there's like Knight's Armament and that Nemo that we had in the store that, like, you pick that rifle up and it's like, oh, this is a different critter. Like, it's a noticeable difference when you're talking about like a 1,000-yard AR. But most of the guys that are talking about, well, you need to get this in the store and you need to get that in the store, A, aren't coming into the store at all. B, wouldn't buy the thing that you're getting into the store. And C, can't shoot a freaking Omni hybrid. It's like...
Yeah. No, these people just want to finger fuck a $3,000 rifle. That's all it comes down to. They don't want to buy. But
then the ever famous, I'll be in next week for that.
Right.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah. In Daniel's defense, they just smell better.
Yeah. I gotta admit though, that wonky one that they got, the MD 2020 or whatever it is, that is a very nice rifle.
It's the DDM4. Yeah, that one we didn't mind. That was a good one. In fact, that was the one you ended up sniffing in the short. So
yeah. Well, I really dig that one because the handguard bolts directly to the upper receiver, and I was like, this is pretty dope. I like this, and it feels solid, and the action's real smooth. Like, that's a $2,500 rifle all day long. But when you go up into their trailer and grab every single rifle on their wall that's right around the same price point, and it rattles like a maraca, no, I'm not spending $2,700 for something I can slip a business card through the upper and lower.
Right, exactly.
That's just dumb.
The Mike, what's up, buddy? He says you guys are awesome. Sassy people do tend to pick certain models. That's right. We do find that there are some people that not so much models, but they pick brands, and they're diehard brand fans. Yeah, Alvin, there are better piston semi-auto rifles for less. Let's see. Alvin said, did you see how expensive the crappy folding stock is? Ridiculous. I did not see that, honestly.
For the Scar?
I'm guessing.
I'd probably put it at $300 or something.
Yeah. Here we go. Josh says, Scars will become a collector item now and go for $10K at gun shows. The Scars are the new Mosins. We should pitch that to FN. Yeah, Bradley, 100%. The stock for scars were $400 from FN before they went on clearance. Wow.
Oh,
That's a right.
For what?
Yeah, isn't that all poly?
Like, I remember back in the day when Transformers went to being all plastic, it was always like, this is garbage and it costs more. Why is this? You know, it's like, I don't get it. How can you justify that price tag for plastic?
Yeah. Josh asks, what is the best BCG for an AR-15? I think we'd have to answer a couple of questions before we answer that. But
that's one of those questions where it's like Pepsi or Coke, blondes or brunettes, you know, boxers or briefs. It's a personal preference. Nickel boride, some people swear that is the end all be all goat of BCG coatings, and other people are like nickel boride sucks. And then, you know, so it's like the one that runs, dude. Like,
yeah.
Like,
well, and whatever your purpose is too. Like if it has to be a full auto BCG, you know. I don't know what were the BCGs that Ox was using. Do you remember? I'm trying to remember. It said the name right on the side, and I can't.
Something zero. Is it fail zero or?
Yeah, I think failed zero. I don't know. I kind of dug that.
Those are solid. The problem is there's so many of them out in the ether now that it's like, oh, so you'll look at it and it's like they have branding etched on the side of their bolt carrier group. That's a quality bolt carrier group. And I'm like, really? Acid etching is what you're going with them? Because I can do that with nail polish, a 9-volt battery, a cotton swab, and some vinegar and salt. Like, just because something's branded doesn't mean it's any good.
Right. Oh, yeah, there we go. Josh was asking for the best full auto BCG. Of course.
Yeah.
Well, we don't really, I mean, we see them from time to time, but we, you know, here at the shop, because we're not dealing with full autos. So I don't know. We really don't see them that often. So I don't see it enough to have too much of an opinion.
And once again, it's the same thing. It's like everybody's making bolt carrier groups full auto now, so it's
right because all those FRTs, super safeties, binaries.
Yep. Yeah, they always recommend using the full auto BCG for those guys too.
Right. Exactly. So.
And then the problem with the BCG, another problem with the BCG and picking that out is there's 3 other things that interact with the BCG that if you really want to dial something in, you need a BCG, a trigger, a buffer, and a buffer spring. And you need to get those all tuned in together. Honestly, with as many varieties as out there, just throw a dart at a board.
Yeah.
I mean,
Elvin says High Point AR has the full auto BCG. You know, Elvin, I wish High Point just wasn't selling the piss out of their ARs right now so that we could get our hands on one.
Yeah.
I mean, from the photos, they look halfway decent. Like, it's not like the Omni Hybrid. You know, you're not.
Yeah, Alvin got one. Alvin has one.
Oh, okay.
We got to handle them at goals, and they were. I was like shocked. I was almost startled when I picked it up, and I was like, "Holy crap! This has less rattle than a Daniel's Defense." It was amazing how tight that AR was for what it was. Like, it was High Point, so I thought it was going to be like, you don't need one of those little bells when you're walking through the woods to scare off bears. You just throw a High Point on your back.
Right. Yeah. Alvin says it's a solid machine. I believe it.
Yeah. Say what you want about high points. As long as you clean the little bastards, they run.
I'm going to be really curious to like, what do we talk to High Point behind the scenes? And just ask like, where are they seeing like the AR sales compared to everything else that they do? So
Yeah.
like, I kind of picture like the AR sales are going to take over as their leader. It's hard to beat a $180 pistol, but a solid cheap AR is worth its weight. But yeah. Let's see. Alvin, High Point is a machine shop before a gun shop, so they know how to mill stuff. Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
So yesterday, Dustin, we did the Core Essentials belts, and
Yeah.
I was immediately getting emails asking where this belt was on our website, and it's not, because we don't have them.
Yeah.
Core Essentials sent us these belts, but if anybody's seen the video that we did yesterday, this is what the belt looks like. Dustin's wearing one right now. I guarantee it.
Oh, facts.
You think they're
It's
solid.
If you carry a gun in your waistband, you need one of these belts. It has made carrying so much more comfortable because it's got those 3 clicks between belt loops where you can dial in the fit for it to be perfect. And like we had somebody comment, it's not ratchet, it's more of a zip tie. Well, if you look up a definition of a freaking ratchet, that's a ratchet.
Yeah. But where's the handle, Dustin?
Yeah.
So
That's true.
So anyways, we don't have an affiliate link with these guys. They did send us a couple for review. I don't have an affiliate link, but I can if anybody's interested, I can drop a link to their site in the chat, but it's Core Essentials belts. And I looked on there because Dustin, you said you were looking one for your boy, and I wanted to see like what was the cheapest setup that you could do. And if you buy a belt and a buckle separate, you're going to spend $40. Like that's going to be your cheapest route. There's some of the belts that they have on there, depending on what you're looking for, that can be up to like $200, but those are going to be like duty belts. And this one I think is 80. And for $80, I would spend that all day long. Like this is a solid belt for $80. Yeah. So
everybody knows how cheap I am, and after wearing this for a couple days, I'll never wear a different belt again.
Right.
And they get big, man. What was mine, like 54 inches or something?
Yeah. Yeah, we ordered you the biggest one, and you had to cut it way back. Alvin asked, are the core belts cut the size they are? So for anybody that doesn't know, you have this side, so the tail, this side has the ratcheting part, the teeth, and then, or not the teeth, or would that be? Anyways, this side of the belt you will not cut. So that's the tail. And then on the buckle side, it might be a little hard to see here, but there are 1-inch notches there. But the nice thing about it is, when you have your regular belt and you've got the hole that you've been putting the belt to that'll stretch and warp, and with this, you're not going to get that. And then you kind of get like these half clicks, so you can really put the belt like right where it needs to be, instead of like where it feels like you put a tourniquet on your waist just to hold your pants up with a gun. So we really dig them. And We're hoping to do more with core, so stay tuned. If you guys want to see us carry them in the shop, let us know. Because I kind of think we might have to talk to him about a dealer program. Let's see. Dusty says, "What do you guys think about the PSA Saber AKs?"
I've gotten the, come think of it, Dusty. I don't think I've handled one yet. I don't think we've had one of their sabers come through yet.
I don't think so either. In fact, actually, I'm going to look it up real quick because you know who we would expect to get one hasn't. Yeah, they're out of stock. I was going to say I didn't even think that they were available. So, yeah, they're out of stock. We haven't seen them. Let's see, Blackhawk. I was thinking of getting the core battle belt. Do you all know if they're any good? So actually, I've got one. They sent me one. Let me grab it. I was probably going to save this for another video, but I haven't gotten a chance to set this up yet.
Yeah, getting the buckle on isn't like the old school buckle where it's like snap, snap. You put on the buckle, snap, snap, and you're all done.
Yeah,
there's an Allen key and there's a lever with some teeth on it and some craziness and
right. Yeah, so here's
you definitely got to put some stank on her to get that belt connected. So
yeah, and I mean this thing is rigid. Yeah. Thinking of a good way to do this without making a big mess. But let's see. If you can see, it's got the molly webbing in there. But I mean, it is. There we go. This thing is super rigid. I haven't gotten a chance to try it out yet, though. So that'll be coming next. But I like it so far for what I see. Brent, good morning. Sassy, they are great. Yeah. Let's see. Derek, I have 2 core belts, one for EDC and one for work. Had them for 4-ish years and no issues other than typical wear. Yeah. Yeah, I picture these things lasting a long time, for sure. Road Gamer, hello, guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thoughts on Springfield Armory? They bake a lot. I don't know. You got to be a little more specific. Let's see. How much is the belt? So I can't remember how much the battle belt was going for, but the American flag leather EDC belt. This guy, I believe, is $79. So, and I think it's worth every penny of that. So, good morning, Josh. Josh, your username still hasn't changed. You know you can go in and change that at any time. Just saying, because you're throwing me off. At least I notice you by your picture. Jose, good morning, guy. Yeah, hey, good morning. Thanks for being here. Alvin says, belt torture test video incoming. Yeah, the torture test is us wearing it. That's the best way to put torture on these belts, is let us wear them.
Yeah. Well, I'm hard on all my clothes, so I've got Cerakote on every pair of shorts I own.
The funny thing is that black belt that I used in the video that was broken, that was legitimately my belt. And I think I had that thing for at least 5 years, maybe longer. But just like one day, just the pin in the buckle just bloop, fell out, and I have no more belt. So I'd been kind of scrambling to find a replacement, and this thing, I don't know. I really dig this thing. So after I'm done showing it, I'm definitely wearing this thing every day. So this is going to be my new go-to belt. And I might have to order more for, like, it'd be nice to have one of those for like when you actually have to dress up. Because all my dress belts are a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Awesome name, Gun Girth Dude. Love your videos, guys. Keep up all the great work. Thank you, Mr. Girth. Yeah, no, the man. Tommy John, what's up, buddy? I think they even make a belt for competition shooting. I think they do too. I think there are competition belts in there. Dustin and I don't competition shoot, so that's not really our realm. But I do think I saw that in there, but I wasn't looking for it. In fact, why don't I don't know. I think I've got the site pulled up here. Let me drop the link in the chat. Again, so here's the link for Core Essentials if anybody's interested in checking out those belts. We don't have an affiliate link or a promo code or anything for them right now. They just kind of sent these belts for us to review. So, but we just, when we like something, we're going to share it. So,
Yeah.
So if you guys like
and for the little pricks out there that keep calling us shills, we share things that we think are decent, whether we're getting paid or not.
We sell things.
Well, that too, but we really, really like bringing you guys new products that you may not have heard of yet and giving you a different perspective. Because I never liked belly bands until I wore one, and I was like, crap! Now I gotta say how comfortable they are,
Right.
So even if I don't like something at first, I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion.
And we're gonna do our best to tell you about the things we don't like. If you haven't
watched,
watched,
100%. Yep. We will absolutely roach the crap out of somebody if their stuff is junk.
So Alvin just asked if there was a warranty on the belts. But that was a really good question, Alvin. I went and looked. They have a 1 year's manufacturer's warranty. They have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and then they have a 30-day exchange policy, and then they also have a 30-day damage policy. So I'd say they got a pretty decent warranty on them.
All right, boss. I got some chauffeuring to do, so I got to run inside and get Bennett ready to go to the thing. So,
all right. Hey, did you see the squirrel again?
No. Well, I don't know that. I don't know. They all look alike to me. So
I'm telling you, man, we got to get a can of spray paints and just a little thing of spray paint.
Start tagging them.
Yep, start tagging them, just making sure they're sticking around. If anybody wasn't watching the live last night, Dustin released a squirrel back into the wild. But yeah, all right, Dustin. Well, go enjoy your weekend.
I not really the wild. I released it into my tree pantry.
Just stored it for later.
Yeah, exactly. You got to pick up some squirrel corn and get them good and fat, and then start dropping them.
Yeah.
I got that over under coming, so I think I might break it in using that.
Yeah, there you go.
Either that or the judge. That'd be fun too.
Yeah. Put a stew on.
Yeah, and if I use the 45 Colt, I won't have to gut it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hey, real quick before you jump off, Dustin.
Yeah, what's up?
Just because Tommy John asked, he said, have you or do you know if anyone has got hands on the Kuna?
We almost did. One of our distributors, he follows us, and he's He's this big old Samoan dude, and he's very proud of his body. And we met him at Goals in person, and
He's
I
a
was
big
like,
dude.
man, can you get? Yeah, I was like, can you get me a Kuna? And he was like, oh man, yeah, if you want to buy 5 of them. And I'm like, no, I just want one, just need one, only want one. And then he moved heaven and earth for us, and he got one lined up for us. And then I called the guy that wanted to order it, and he's like, yeah, some shit happened, blah blah blah. And I was like, all right, no big deal. And then I had to
Exactly.
be the asshole that called him back and went, yeah, no, they didn't want it.
Yep,
So,
of course. And you should have prefaced that story with the customer saying, I don't care how much it is or whatever. You just if you can get me one, I'm gonna get it. And we kept hearing that, and we kept fighting and kept asking, and Dustin kept searching. And then, of course, when we finally get our hands on it, yeah, I can't do it. Okay,
probably about 2 weeks worth of work of sending out emails and checking with distributors and stuff.
right. But
And the one guy that I didn't check in with is the one that ended up coming up with it for me.
yeah, exactly. But
that's how it always is. Everyone's always about oh, y'all need to get some Dracos in, and we get a Draco and we sit on it for months. Oh, it's gotta be the 7.62. Get a 7.62, and we sit on it for months. It's like that's why people come in. They're like, why do you not have more in your? Because we could stock that entire store with every model you could think of, and then the chuckle nugget that comes in wants the special order, the one in OD green. It's like,
right.
I get it. You guys want what you want, and we appreciate that.
But we
Don't
could
get
order what you
salty
want.
at us don't get salty at us when we were like, well, we'll order it for you, but you're paying for it first.
Yeah. Yep. It doesn't make a lot of sense in this market, from our standpoint, to invest in a large inventory that isn't going to move.
Yeah, and how many times have we had somebody order something absolutely ridiculous, and we get it in, and then they're like, "Oh, I don't have the money," and it's like now we're stuck with this dumb thing.
Yeah,
and it's like I can't even remember what it was now, but it was like, how are we gonna move this? It was we'll call it a niche tool. So
yeah, exactly. Alvin had a good comment about the Squirrel DIY DNR. That's funny. And then Blackhawk says, I hear 500 Smith & Wesson is good for squirrels. Not if you want to eat them.
No, but that would work great for fertilizing your lawn.
Oh, yeah.
As a chili.
So,
all right, I really do gotta get going, boss. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too, bud. Bye.
All right, bye. All right. Well, that was nice. Dustin chimed in. Yeah, Alvin, I shot it once at the range. It's a good PCC, but it's pretty expensive in this market. Yeah, I would say so. I'd say it's really expensive in this market. So, let's see. What is the cheapest firearm you have, and how much is it? Is that like what we have in stock right now? Just looking at my counter, I got a Smith & Wesson SD9 VE for $230 cash if you're going to stop in. Hustler, are there any public steel ranges in Wisconsin? I moved here and can't find one. I don't know where you're located in Wisconsin, but there's the what is it called? The Kuna Gun Club up in Kuna. I gotta get a hold of them. They usually come down and give us free day passes. They're pretty lenient. It's hard to find. It's hard to find a place that just already has them, but I know like Kuna, like if you've got steel plates, you can take them with you. Yeah, Milwaukee, I don't know. I'm too far north of you to know any of them, and also, Dustin and I have our own ranges, and so we're not normally hitting up public ranges. So, and I think most of them aren't going to leave out steel targets. Because I don't think they want anybody just taking them. So I think the trick is, picking up, we got a really good relationship with double tap targets that you can pick up these mobile target stands, and you can do 2x4 or T-post, and you could take those right to a gun club if they let you. Like we were shooting out at the Poigan Conservation Club for the Twista build that we did, and we were shooting shooting steel plates out there. So, but I think somebody brought those, and then we just brought them back in. So, Alvin, the Sportsman Club. Okay, that's good to know. Josh, the Kuna is amazing. The manager of my local gun store has one, and it's like butter. Okay, I'll take your word for it, Josh. Was that in the photo you sent me, Josh? Sporting the D-Boss shirt. So Alvin says they have steel targets at 100 yards and some closer pistol targets. Okay. The Kakana Sportsman Club. Okay. Good deal. I like those guys. Alvin, did you end up being a member at the Kakana Sportsman Club? Because it's only like $20 for the year. But anyway, let's see. I got about maybe another like 20-25 minutes before I got to hop off, because I actually have to clean all this stuff up before I open the shop for the day. So, let's see. Hustler. Weirdly, when I lived in California, there were a few steel ranges. Thank you for the info on how it works around here. Yeah, unfortunately, man, I wish I could help you out. Milwaukee is not my area. I hate to say it, I kind of avoid Milwaukee at all costs, but yeah, if you go down there, you got to be wearing your phone books. Strap some phone books around you so you don't get the stabbies. Alvin, I was for a year. Okay, good to know. I gotta remember to call him. Get some more day passes. I thought it was pretty funny last night. All good. Cheers. Yep. When we were talking about different merch products to carry out our merch website, quite a few people said they had a lot of interest in like us creating like one of those push button, like turn it into a yeet button. So when you hear, I'll play one right now. So when you hear this, when you hear the yeet, that would be what plays when you push the button. So I was kind of looking into it. And I see that they make them. I know they make those push buttons for dogs to push, like when they're hungry or they want to go outside, and you can train your dog. So I don't know. I'll look into it. If I can find something reasonable and we can create our own DBoss button that does the yeet every time you push it, I think that would be a good merch item to add to the merch website. Avery just joined. Did you hear what Florida just did? Nope, I did not. Don J, what's up? Good morning. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Josh, open carry. Josh is in Florida, I think. So, so yeah, do they allow you to go open carry, or do they is Florida is Florida permitless right now? I can't remember. Josh, I'm sure you're going to clear that up for us. But anyways, yeah, if you haven't gotten a chance to check out our merch website, I got to say it as much as I can, because I'm real excited we got it going. So you can get our classic T-shirts. We got hats. I even have bench shot glasses here. Like, this is one of our mugs. It's got our logo laser engraved on it. You got a 50 BMG round into the side. that's super cool how they do that. So we got stuff like that. I got decanter, shot glasses, rocks glasses, wine glasses. We got retro rifle shirts on there. So, all right, Sassy, we have open carry. Okay, cool. Did you not before? I really don't know. I mean, in Wisconsin, we've been we're an open carry state. And there's an argument to be had if open carry is worth it or safe, I guess. I don't know that you want to show everybody that you're carrying. What do you guys quote my 21 G21C? I live in California. I'd like the slide and frame done. Do I email? Yeah, Don. If just send us an email. You can get the email off of our merch website, and we can talk to you about that. What you'd have to do is go to a local FFL, and you'd have to have them ship it to us. So as an FFL transfer, so you want to figure out like what's that going to cost you to make sure that it's worth it. Because with California, I'm not I've never lived there. I've never had to purchase a gun there or transfer in or out. So you might want to figure out what's going on. So you're going to want to know what they're going to charge you for shipping and then a transfer fee. If you're getting charged a transfer fee on the send out and the return, or if you're just going to get charged a transfer fee on the return. And then also, if you're willing to pay the shipping. So email us. We can definitely talk about it. But yeah, absolutely, we can coat your gun for you. All right, Josh. Permitless concealed carry here and just allowed open carry. I have my CCW, so I can go out of state. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that's great to have the option like for open carry because I think there's some instances that call for it, if you're on public land that allows it. But if you're going to be in a populated area, I think concealed is going to be the way to go. Jay Carlson, I open carry cheese curds. Heck yeah, man. Sassy, no permits. Open carry is new to Florida. Concealed carry still needs to buy a permit. So it's like here. We're the same way. You don't need a permit to open carry, but by golly, if your shirt covers the butt of your gun, you're concealed carrying, and that can be a problem. So you want to make sure if you're open carrying, you're open carrying. You don't want the that charge for sure. Let's see, Don. I think it's a $200 $200 to transfer. Oh, gross. You almost should just drive up here. Oh man, $200 for a transfer fee. That's ridiculous. But it's California. So like here, we're $20 for a long gun and $25 for a pistol. That's crazy. Yeah, CCW, no permit. Okay. I know there are cheaper places around, but I go to my local store and pay a little more to support local versus corporate stores. Josh has a small local guy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Go see your local gun shops. Jay Clays, what state is your shop in? I'm in Wisconsin. We are in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Sorry, it's getting real busy out in front of the shop here. There's a farmer's market every Saturday, and I get a lot of traffic that goes in front of the building. So, do you sell Glocks? Yeah, we do. Josh, I'm sitting in my local gun shop now, and we are watching you go live. Awesome. Hello, Josh's gun shop. Thanks for watching. If I'm not mistaken, you were watching our goals live video. So thank you for doing that. Josh, give your local gun shop a shout out. Tell us where you're at. Robert, this is Wisconsin. We're all bigger in Wisconsin. There we go. Josh is at Bad Dog Armory in Largo, Florida. So if there's anybody watching from the Florida area, go check out Bad Dog Armory in Largo, Florida. Maybe you should have Bad Dog reach out to us. Maybe I'll send him a little care package. So farmers markets are great. Yeah, they can be sassy. They can be. Otherwise, they can be annoying at sometimes. I'm literally right on the corner, right where it starts. So it's not, the farmer's market isn't in front of my building, but everybody, and they all try to park in my parking lot, and it gets to be a pain for me, really. And apparently farmer's market people don't like to come in and buy guns, as much as I've tried to attract them. Robert, corn fed, I guess. Yeah. That or beef and cheese and beer. What's up, Hawk? Thanks for being here. You bet. Tony, the manager, said, hell yeah, longtime viewer. Well, Tony, thanks for watching. I appreciate you being a viewer. So yeah, hit me up. Send me an email so then I can send you a little care package. Unga Bunga. What's up, buddy? Chilling at your shop, waiting for customers. Yeah, I'm about to open it in 15 minutes. And then I'm probably going to be frantically helping customers. So, do you like Arby's? You got the meats? Papa's Pew Pews. What's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, better late than never. My guess is you were probably running a sick live this morning and you couldn't join me. So, because it's a stupid question. That's why I'm dodging it. Josh, yeah, email the store. It's right on the merch website. So you pull up the merch website. I think we have it all the way at the bottom, or you can do the contact us through there. That'll work the best. That way I'll see it. If it goes to Dustin, then I got to rely on Dustin. So. Papa, you got full custody of the grandbabies now, so more time with hands full. I believe it. Man. These kids, whereas Dustin likes to call them crotch goblins, they take up your time. What's up, Riley? Thanks for being here. Jacob, what's up, dude? Just got a couple of minutes before I got to open up the shop, so we're doing a Saturday morning live. So. I really doubt that you have that themed 1911. To that I say prove it. Go to my merch website, do a contact me, and send me a photo of it. I don't believe you. See, Alvin went and checked out Mad Dog Armory right away. Mad Dog Armory has an AUG on their page. There we go, Mad Dog. Let's generate some sales for you this morning. Jacob, love from Texas, man. Awesome. Thanks for being here. That's really cool. I really, it's really neat to see where everybody's from. So if anybody feels comfortable, drop it in the chat where you're from, because it's cool. We have pin boards up here in the shop so that we have fans that travel from all over the United States, even the world, that come in. We give them a pin. They put a pin in the map, and our maps are filling up. So it's really cool to see where you guys are from and where our content is reaching, because again, we're literally just here in our little shop in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and I'm talking to a camera. so it's neat to see where everybody's from. You get your hands on a DPMS kitty cat yet? Finally got one here in 300 black, and it's definitely cute. Didn't DPMS get? Am I thinking of something else? Didn't DPMS just get bought out or go under? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But no, Unga Bunga, I am not. Jacob, well, get to work, bro. I'm at work. You could literally see it. This is my showroom. You had 50 started over with a 5, a 3, and a 1-year-old. OMG. Papas, man. You got your hands full. Tony is emailing you now, Dave. Awesome. Tony, I look forward to it. Tony, I'm here by myself today. If I don't get to you right away, don't feel offended, okay? I got a lot of store to cover while no one else is here. So, Papa's, yeah, South Georgia, Sassy and Bama. Papa's, I'm very comfortable doxing myself. If they're gonna swim these swamps to get me, I deserve to be got. Papa's, don't you know they're gonna drone strike now? They're not gonna go through the swamp. Let's see. Chris, just received the hat I ordered last week. Fits nicely. Love the autograph pick with the battle axe. Awesome. Chris, thank you very much for ordering. I really appreciate it. Anybody that places an order today, I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter what you get. I'll throw in a sticker pack, autograph photo, and maybe some other goodies that I got around here, because we even have a sticker pack that's on the website. So even if you order that sticker pack, I'll throw in a bunch of other stickers and stuff for you, and I'll throw in an autograph photo. So any orders I get today, even from yesterday, I'll send some other goodies in there for you. Let's see. They got They got bought by FN Group Palmetto. Okay, Unga Bunga. I'll have to go take a look at that. I feel like I saw it, but I can't remember it right now. 365 AXG good for EDC CCW. Yeah, that'll fit nicely in your purse. That'll. I'm just kidding. That's a good one. Alvin, Palmetto bought DPMS. Okay, well, see, they got bought. I at least remembered that. Papa's in the chat like Shrek. Yep. That's funny. I think I'm going to go for about another 4 more minutes, guys. If you got any last minute questions or anything, let's get them in now, because I gotta open up the shop, and I got a lot of stuff here from the live that I got to clean up. But while I'm doing that, there's there are drones in these swamps like old Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? I bet you're out there just practicing your skeet shooting, Papas. But before I go, again, we had these Core Essentials belts that we used on the short video that we did yesterday. It was getting a lot of attention. Unfortunately, we don't have a affiliate link or a promo code for them, so you'd have to go right to Core Essentials. I dropped the link into the chat earlier, but if you just Google search Core Essentials and it's Kore, these belts are amazing. And they have a wide variety in price points and quality. So I really dig it. And if you just like hearing that ratcheting. So I kind of want to I want to be able to stop showing this one because I want to start wearing it. So I really, really dig it. Let's see. What is your favorite pocket knife at this moment? Well, if you're talking about one that I'm carrying a CRKT just because I can beat the piss out of it. Did you mention purse since it's such a pretty gun? yeah, that's why I did that. I believe it was in the Remington bankruptcy in 2020 when DPMS got shuffled. Okay. That makes sense, Elvin. Just picked up an FN Reflex. I'm saying, I think you're saying I personally love it. What are your thoughts? If you love it, keep it and keep using it. Where the yeet cannon fits in, right? Yeah. All right. Support from Tennessee. Awesome. Thanks for being here. Keep doing your thing. I really appreciate it. Papa's, how do you like the core belts? I like them. I like them. It's I don't have all the fancy specs and terminologies, but there's a plastic core in here. The ratcheting system's really nice. It's solid. The release is really nice. The fact that you can literally cut it to size. It's really hard to see here on the camera, but there's 1-inch notches here to help you know where you've got to cut. They say you can cut with a scissors, but we used a razor blade. It seemed to be a little easier. But again, love that ratcheting sound and stupid rigid too. So like I say, I'm excited to start wearing it. I was wearing it around yesterday, but we had to film with it, and I wanted to leave it off so I could show you guys. And then also they sent the battle belt that I got to get set up. So let's see. Josh, yeah, Papa's core belts are amazing. I have 2. Josh loves them. You have any experience with super safeties from misdistribution or D's Nuts Tactical? I got customers that keep bugging me about them. Unga Bunga, unfortunately I do not. We were gonna start looking into that, and every time we were gonna start looking into it, we got swamped. I don't. I wish I had some more information for you, but I don't. Coming from Germany, I really wish our government would just have us have some firearms like yours do. Well, we had 2-ton Sammy on last night from Germany, and I'm guessing it's nighttime. Well, no, probably not nighttime. It's probably evening for you there right now. Yeah, I mean, vote the right people in, I guess. Make some changes. Run for government. Let's see. The yeet cannon usually fits held sideways in the sent to black and mild smoke cleaning to the grip panel. Well, the yeet cannons, when you're done with them, you can always throw them in the river. Just saying. Papa's, I wear belts out the way I carry. Okay. I mean, Papa's, if you wanted to get on there and do the cheapest belt that they have, I looked at it. You order the belt and then you order the buckle separately, and you're going to pay $20 for each. So $40. I mean, think of anywhere else you would go to buy a belt, and you're going to be that $30 to $40 range for something that's halfway decent. So for $40 to get something like this, pretty nice. But this one here specifically, if you look this up on their site, this one is 79, I think. So I think this one's 80. But after holding it and after being in search for a belt for so long, I think it's worth every penny. Oh, also, before I jump off, we do have a handful of the D-Boss Firearms Challenge coins / bottle openers. That's on the merch website. Don't forget these cure cancer and ED and heartburn. So if you're looking to get one of those, it's one of our popular selling items on the site. But I only have a few left before I gotta order more. So they've been going like crazy. Dave, need a battle belt video soon. Yeah, that's probably going to come soon, actually. Chris, been waiting for you to duck down below the camera, hearing the other guy yell. How's that? I don't know if I ducked down far enough. Yeah, that's what I need is a durable belt. I literally carry 17 hours a day in and out of cars, constantly moving. So yeah, a good carry belt is what I need. Yeah, Papa's and the 3 kids. Good Lord. You need a solid belt. All right, guys, I got 2 minutes before I got to open up here, and I've got to get everything here cleaned up. I really appreciate everybody stopping by this morning. Jumping on, asking the questions, interacting, means a lot to us. Please help us out because YouTube is still kind of goofy with us. It seems like maybe the restrictions are getting lifted on us a little bit, but I know a lot of you in the comments have been telling us that you're still not receiving notifications after going to the bell notification and hitting all. So do us a favor. Go make sure you're hitting the bell notification, hitting all, and then maybe hop over to our page and just watch maybe 3 to 5 of our shorts and see if that helps put us back into the algorithm. We'd really appreciate it. Another great way to support the channel too, hitting up our merch website. I feel like I got a really good range of products that are on there. We're going to constantly be adding products to it, different merch, and we have different valued items. I think we have a really good range of dollar amount items that makes it worth it to order. So please do us a favor, help support us that way. It means a lot. It's really going to help us keep going here. So, Chris, that did it. Okay, I'm glad that worked for you. Better wait to market the super safeties. My LGS sold them. Then the fellow that had manufacturing them had messed up specs, and they lost a bunch of money having to refund and replace out of spec levers. Yeah, we found that out too with the G-Flex triggers. Some of them, we had one that just consistently had to get replaced. The manufacturer was just sending the wrong one, or not fixing them, or not fixing the issue from the manufacturer. I think they've since got fixed, but I can understand that. All right. Papa's all right, bro. I'll be on next time. Awesome. I'm going to try and jump in on your next one if I can too. So, Sassy, have a good day. Much love, boss. Thanks, Sassy. Thanks for being here. Jacob, have a great day, man. Be safe out there and sell. Yeah, absolutely. All right, everybody. I got to jump off. I got to open up the shop for the day. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.